Well, g'day tubes, how's you going? Pretty good here. So the 110 TLB needs to go visit a dentist. He blew a tooth. We blew a tooth on the 110 TLB on our little bucket. And this is a bucket that I didn't build, but it's a bucket that I had to work on a few times, and I shortened it a little bit. This is my little trenching bucket that I had made way back before I had my equipment for making stuff. So this, we used to come out like a lot more. Like it was enough that it actually like scraped. You can still see the mark. Scraped into there. So I found the bucket was too long, and what had happened is you lose a lot of your curl power, like a lot of it. So I ended up cutting it, taking out probably 6 inches of it, and then shortening it again, and it works pretty good now. It's still enough to break a tooth off though. So anyways, these are the teeth that come on it, and I don't know, they've got these kind of roll pins, pinch pins, whatever you want to call these things in them. They're not the greatest. They just kind of hammer in, and then they have like a spring thing to them all the time. So I think I kept breaking them. There's actually one still buried in there, it looks like. So I ended up welding them on, but this is when I had my it was either my my Lincoln welder or my smaller Miller, and it just didn't get it hot enough, I guess, but you can see where the welds broke. I mean, there was a little bit under there, not much. And for some reason I welded on something. I think I might have had something on this at one time, like a scraper blade thing, and then I kind of left the blobs on there just to beef it out a little bit. But I think I might grind them off and maybe sharpen them a little bit. Anyways, they won't last long, but I got to grind all this off of here too, and then fit her back on and weld her back on. So today we're doing some dentistry work for the old tractor here. This old bucket, actually, I haven't really used this bucket a whole lot, but we were actually out tearing out foundation the other day under a monument, and I was like one tooth on it, just trying to, you know, to wiggle it, and then broke the thing off. I'm like, oh crap. So I don't know if the rest of these will need anything, but we'll probably clean them all up and go over them a little more again, maybe even down the sides, because I doubt I'll have to get these off again, but I don't really use this bucket a whole lot. So we got our welder, the big one. We'll have to get the big Jen out here and give her some fuel and clean these off with the grinder. It's going to be a bit of grinding. I maybe even get the torch out here and just blow that right off. Maybe, so I don't know, we'll see. Alright, I'm going to start by cleaning this off with the torch here. I forgot my little mini grinder. I need to get a new one, my little 4-inch. I've got my big 7-inch. I could maybe go grab that. That'll tear that off pretty quick too after to smooth it. But my little 4-inch, I'm missing the little nut that holds the discs on. So I don't know where it went, because I normally keep the wire brush on it, and what did I have to do? I had to hold it all together. I'll show you. I had to put the disc on and then the wire brush on and then screw it all together. So now it's just a wire brush kind of only. But I think I'm just going to blow some of this off of here just to clean it off a little bit. I should probably get just a toothbrush wire brush hanger to clean it first, maybe. Alright, let's get that a little cleaner first. Just so there's no dirt in there, having to melt that too. I might have even arc welded this. I really don't remember now. I'm just seeing like maybe a little slaggy stuff or something. Or it could be dirt still. Oh, that should be alright. Okay. I'm going to jump in behind you here as I got my safety glasses on. Let's see if I got enough line here. Where am I going to run this? Okay. Let's fire it up here. Just want to blow that blob off of there. I'll clean that off too, just so it's a little better. Got the worst of her. Ooh. Stop that torch. Oh, stop that. Okay. Yeah, probably gonna have to grind a little bit off of this. Well, let's see how the tooth fits here now. Oh, geez. I missed. Not quite on as far as it should be. Close, but I think I got to do a bit of, oh, I got a bit of junk over here, I see. Yeah, it's pretty close there. I think I'm going to go get my grinder though and just clean that up a little more. Yeah, see, multi-purpose tool. I lost the silly thing that holds the disc on. There's two of these kind of things, and I don't know where the other one is. That's got to be in my drawer somewhere, but I had to hold it on with this, and then this one is, of course, a 10 mil, a little smaller than the actual, where this guy goes on here, so I had to put on an adapter too, but I should be able to yeah, I should be able to clean it like that. So, glasses on for sure, because these things will kind of fly out. And I'm going to get these back a little bit. Power tool scare me. That one's so violent it seems. Anyways, I tried to grind off those teeth, but I think I'm just going to go get my big grinder and give them a little sharpen. That'll cut roots a little better. It should anyways. I got one tree that we took down, well actually the hydro guys took down out across the boulevard here. I want to get out. It's starting to grow again from the bottom of the stump, so I really don't want it to do that. So let's fit this thing on here now and we'll see how we're looking. Alright, where'd I put it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it fell inside. There it is. Found it. So, looks pretty good there now. I might have to clean up this a little bit too, I guess, before we throw it on. Looks like a little foot. Alright, see if she fits still pretty good. Actually, I think I bent my holder there a little bit. I don't think they're supposed to look like that. Yeah, that's pretty good there. I'm liking that. So, I guess we'll glue her on there. I gotta unhook the battery on the tractor first here though. Just so it doesn't fry nothing. And I want to check the connections anyways. I fucking got off. Oh yeah. Well, they're not terrible. What the heck's going on in there? An awful lot of corrosion. That's not a good thing. So I'm gonna need probably a 1/2 inch, but my little guy might make her. Get clean there. Just in case, because they're both the same. Okay, let's pull it right out. I'm going to give this a cleaning too and check inside that box after. I'll just put that up here for now. Pretty good batteries, so the strong boxes, they're really good, but ooh, this isn't looking too good in here. Really. Oh boy. I think it's still alright, but it should be. Leaves really taken off, cleaned up, and painted on the bottom, because that's going to end up getting thin and it's going to fall through probably. Another job for another day. Oh boy. Well, let's fire up the gen here and get him going. I put some fresh fuel in it. Choke is already on. I believe that's on for the gas. I'm just not 100% sure because they don't tell you. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe I had it turned off. I would think that would be on, but that should be off there. I don't know. They don't really tell you. I think that should hold her. I didn't really do much with the center one because it doesn't do a lot of the ripping. It's mostly these outside ones, so they're definitely gooped up pretty good. So that should be good. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go down and get my big grinder. That'll sharpen those teeth real good. I can't remember why I welded on the end there. The very end of the tooth. Maybe just to make it last a little longer. Pretty thin there. It does wear off pretty quick, you know, with this heavy gravel and stuff that we're using it in. But this one, honestly, I don't use it that much. So if we're ripping out a foundation from a bottom of a monument or something like that, works good for that. So, but anyways, I guess I'll go grab that. But first, let's have a look at this thing here. It's a little grimy. Got to clean the top off. Some of the acid looks like it's spilt out a little bit, and that will actually conduct through there, and you'll wonder why your battery's dead. I think I've done videos on that before, and clean them up and keep them nice and clean, and then the battery lasts a lot longer. All right, let's just grab a towel here. I just use a little brake cleaner just to kind of loosen it up a little bit. Clean the ends too. Should pop these caps off and have a quick look inside. And I don't have an actual hydrometer, I believe they call it. I don't have one of those to test the acid, but I do have my little top-on battery tester. That'll tell you lots of info. It's got most of her. And these covers on makes it a little more difficult. This is actually for plumbing pipe, but it works good for this. This one's getting a little tired, I see, on the one side. That's a little better. So I'm going to grab another kind of toothbrush. A little toothbrush. To get them shiny looking. You don't want to scratch too much of her off, but it should work still. Alright, what cranking amp is this one? This one is a 650 cold cranking amp. So I'm going to go grab my top-on tester. And I don't know, this was 11, 12, 13, 14, 2015. It looks like I got this February 2015. Wow. 6 years? That's 6 years, isn't it? That's actually pretty good for a battery. But it just ran today for a bit. Should have charged it up. We'll go and test this thing and see what it's telling us. Okay, positive to positive. I'm pretty positive. Negative to negative. And I don't know if you can read this or see this, but I'll read it out to you. So we're 12.7 volts. English, out of vehicle. Before charge or after charge? Let's do one before charge. Regular flooded. Cold crank of, we gotta go up quite a bit here. 650. 650. Okay, she's going to do a test. Now when I get this back in the tractor too, we could do a cranking test and a charging test. Wow, that's pretty good. State of health is 94. State of charge is 98. That is really good actually for the age of this battery. Not sure if you can read that or not, but good battery. Okay, let's try that off and restart them. Go away, bugs. Good. Solid there. Now we're 12.68, so she dropped a hair. Out of vehicle, after charge, regular flooded, Full crank of 650. Let's see what it tells us on this time around. Yeah, state of health 100, state of charge 98. Good battery. Wow, that's surprising. That is surprising. I guess I use it enough that you know, it's always getting juice, so it must be charging good. But we'll go down and clean up the other side here too. Okay, we're not looking too good in here. I'm gonna do a bit of scraping. I have to either get a new box from John Deere, there's $500,000, or weld in a new bottom to it. What I'm going to do is try to get as much of this out of here as I can and douse it with a whole bunch of primer, self-etching primer. I'm not going to get all the rust off though, and that's not going to happen. I mean, I could take it off and take it to the sandblaster too, I guess. If I'm doing that, I might as well put a new bottom in it. Wow, it's even rotted up the side. Just brought this guy. This is actually a little trowel. It's still a little bit stronger than a chisely kind of scraper. That's pretty much a 90 in there too, and it's still like beveled. Old Johnny's getting old. One of these days that battery's just going to fall out. It's fairly thick, but you know, I ripped off quite a bit there. And it's not like it's a water thing, because the water wouldn't probably stick in here. It's just corroded from the battery, I guess. Battery acid would eat this stuff if it's leaked out a bit, and you know, there's some white powdery stuff there, and yeah, fun stuff. The rest of it looks fine, except the base. Well, let me grab a brush, and I'm going to grab the air compressor and blow that out. Alright. Well, we'll get in here, but the worst of it, I guess. To get right in tight though with this corner. Just loads more primer into it, I guess. Okay, let's back you up a bit and we'll get this air going here and blow this all out. All I got. Okay. Guess we'll primer up here. Alright, what did I bring here for primer? I got a couple of cans, but I'm gonna just load her up, I think, here. That one isn't too much good. I gotta shake a bunch out of this one. I think I got some bees living in this 2N somewhere. I'm gonna have to do something to get rid of them. They started biting me. Alright, here we go, brand new can. I'm just gonna let that soak in a minute. Oh man. There's so much overspray with spray paint. Just load her. Nice thick coat. Load her. Oh, they go the other way. Blech. Pretty good stuff, the self-etching primer. Could have used some of that truck bed liner stuff too, maybe. I think this is going to take a wee while to dry here before I can put the battery back in, but anyways. Maybe I'll let that dry a little bit there and then throw another layer onto it just to help preserve it. I got to see what's going on under this 2N though. I think I might have to bite the bullet and get another container, believe it or not, put this in here. Because there's things starting to live in it now, I don't like that. Have a look. I just see things flying around it and kind of underneath it, and that guy there, for instance, probably going to get stung here, no doubt. Poor old 2N. A lot of work done to him. Oh yeah, right there. Right at the headlight there. Oh, he's not happy, whoever he is. I think there's a couple of species in here. Stuck in everything. Right at the headlight here. From what I could see anyways. There it is. One of them things. There'll be little egg butt things. See the egg butt things in there? Let's try to get you a zoom. That's all the new ones. Those are all the egg thingies in there. And those ones are capped off. They're little... Let's look really close so you can see them actually moving. I thought I seen them moving. Yeah, they're alive. Ugh. Something's floating around the tractor though. I don't know if you can see them flying, but that guy we're gonna squish. I don't like them things. And I'm gonna inspect there a little more. Looks like they're up underneath too, maybe. Oh man. Try not to get stung here. I like to go for your face. Not really seen anything else, but there's definitely something else flying around. Could be maybe up underneath. Maybe I'll fire it up and see how much they like that. So you get the battery for them. I'll keep you guys back so you don't get stung. I might even get some brake cleaner out and start shooting these guys out of the air. They're right up his face. Sitting a wee while. Little junk coming out of that tank. Holy jumping. Guess it's been sitting since we tilled the garden up. So. Depend on your old Ford, fired right up. That was pretty good. I'll let that run there a bit. Maybe that'll tick them off and they'll want to leave. I think I'm gonna have to get myself another container, because you know you get bees under these things now and you don't realize you get fired up and you're getting attacked. That's no fun. So, anyways, I'll let that run a minute. All right, letting that run a little bit there. Doesn't have a whole pile of gas in it. I think some of it's evaporated, but I think this thing I'm going to have to let it maybe sit overnight to dry. I don't think I better put the battery in until it's pretty much dried up. That's good and clean in there. Sitting here. I like to take it for a little ride, but I got it kind of blocked in here now. I can't really get it out. This nice warm air blowing on it might help dry it too, so that might be a good thing. It's getting, actually getting pretty good air on it there from the radiator. Coming right out of the front there. It's a reverse radiator on this, right? So she blows, blowing right in there. Maybe I'll leave it running a few minutes then. Another one of those things, and there's a couple of them larvae that's come out of the little cocoony thing. Some of the adult ones, I guess they're like blocked off in the middle there. If you can see the blocked off, and that's this guy here, the big one. So that's the start of one of them, whatever they are, hornets or wasps or whatever they are. I imagine the chickens would probably like them, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what stage these ones are at, but there's smaller ones or something going in there. This one's a little bit smaller, but you can see, like, I guess their heads or whatever right down in there. Okay, army ready to go, eh? Oh man. Crazy. Crazy. Ugh, don't like them. Well, she's running pretty good. I had her out and cultivated a little bit in the back field there just to have fun. I got a little concern though. I'll wait till she shuts off of here. And that's with the fuel tank that we resealed inside. A little concerned. That's not good either. Oh, that's not good either. Cap even fell off. Holy jumping. Little concern. We used that stuff to seal the inside of the tank, and it worked as far as I can tell. But that stuff was a dark blue, and now my fuel is kind of a dark, well, bluish color. I don't know if that's so good. So hopefully it's all good. But anyways, I'll shut that off, I guess, and. Yeah, I didn't strap the battery down there. Whoops. Okay. And the bees are back, I guess. I don't know if they're going to want to replant themselves here, but I think I'm... Oh my gosh, there's two of them. Holy jumping. I guess you can tell I don't like bees too much. I don't like bees too much. Butterflies are fine, though. But, oh boy, look, they're right back at it already there. I'm gonna have to get my can of brake cleaner and just, psh, if you can knock them down, that'll pretty much kill them. That stuff's pretty brutal to them things, so. Yeah, whenever I get a nest of them somewhere in the cemetery, I'll take some of that out and just start dousing them. Kills them all. They can't even get out of the nest. Although they make good stuff now. It's like a big can and it's like a foamy stuff and it'll spray like 12 feet or something, 14 feet or whatever it is. But it's a foamy stuff and you spray the hole first. If it's like a big paper wasp nest thing, spray the hole and then it's got a straw that you can stab in and fill it up and that kills them. Holy jumping. But anyways, run pretty good. All right, I can see this is still a bit shiny, so I'm gonna leave it overnight, I think. I might just put this back on. Well, hopefully we can get another couple 10 years out of that. If not, I guess we're taking her off and putting a new bottom to her, put a 1/2-inch plate to her to last forever then. It's cheesy, crappy stuff. It's just, I mean, they used thicker stuff here than they did here. Really? It cost you that much more? And they welded all down the front and then just a little bit here. Another 3 inches of weld would cost them $10, you know. I mean, wow. And they weld all down the back here. Guess that passes their safety though, so. All right, well, maybe I'll put this inside too. Holy jumping, that's a heavy battery. Holy cow, probably weighs like 50 pounds. But it's a good battery, so that's good. Oh boy. All right, well, I guess that's about it for today. She should be all cool here now. I'm not gonna paint it or nothing, but yeah, they're cold now. Good old girl. Good old girl. Had the thumb on too to grab. Actually, I grabbed a 4-foot foundation off the ground, say 4 feet by 36 by 20, and had it grabbed in there and picked it up right off the ground. But I'm like, if I let my stabilizers up, it'll probably move. So I didn't. We just chained it and took it away with the loader. But lost my pin doing that too. Get some more pins, I guess. I never did get the big bosses welded on here like these. I never did get those welded on there. I should really have that on there. Anyways, that pin's a bit long, and then this main pin's a bit long too. I need to shorten it. It could come out and then get re-drilled again. It could take probably 2 inch off of that. That was still something I haven't finished, but anyways, it worked good. So thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day.